What's up YouTube, this is Albert Aldridge of albertaldridgefitness.com. Thank you very much for clicking on the video, it's an absolute pleasure having you. And like yesterday, I've got a bit of a croaky throat, so I can get down here quite easily. Which I can't normally do, so that's quite, I sound a bit more like a man. And actually, if you're new, thank you very much for clicking on the video, because for the next couple of years, this is around day 16, but I'm documenting for the next 2 to 3 years my lean bulk every single day, and then every single day I'll be also documenting my cut to my first ever physique show. That's pretty much, now I've said it on YouTube, I'm not going to go back on my word. My physique show I'm hoping to do in probably 3, maybe 4 years time. So bulking for around 2 to 3 years and then cutting for about 6 months before I step on stage. I'm not sure what show I'm going to do yet, but I definitely would like to get on stage one day. And if you'd like to see daily uploads, 7 days a week, 6 of them will be me talking about my workout, as well as a topic that you guys request, which is going to help you with your weight loss diet, with your weight gaining diet if you want to gain muscle, or anything to do with fitness and nutrition, as well as 1 day a week having a full day of eating, which is more about entertainment, but it'll also inform you of some recipes you can try that I like to have and that you can incorporate into your diet regime, whether you're bulking or cutting. Then just hit that subscribe button, because I'd love to have you on board and take you on this journey with me, because it's great being able to see somebody and how they develop, and plus I'll be able to look back in a couple of years time and see how I've progressed in the years on, or maybe how I've fallen off the wagon and then I start taking drugs, go off to another country and then do nothing with my life. But let's just see what happens. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. The workout today was actually really good, but it started off not too good actually when I was traveling to the gym, in fact, because I used my bike to get to the gym, and I thought I judged the space between the path, the fence, and a wheelie bin in the middle of the path, really well. And then, so what happened is I went slightly to the right of this wheelie bin, so the curb is there and then the road, but my tyre went onto the road, and then just as an instinct reaction I tried to get back on the path, but as my tyre was on the road I clipped the curb and then bang, I hit the floor, and then I hurt my hand as well as my leg, and I fell on my arm. I think I might have bruised my elbow, and it was a little bit embarrassing, a little bit of blood, but nothing too crazy. So it was more embarrassment. I just got myself back up and then went to the gym. But actually that put me in a really good mindset for squats, because I was thinking, what happened this morning, falling off my bike, it's not going to set me back. I'm going to focus on getting this 4 sets of 6 reps with squats. What I've decided now with all my compound movements that I do at the start of my workouts is that I'm going to do 4 sets of 6 reps. That's it. Rest time I'm not too worried about 2 to 3 minutes, and then I move on to about an hour to 75-minute hypertrophy workout. So I did 4 sets of 6 reps with 110 kilograms a day with squats. They look like they move quite slowly, but I actually felt really, really comfortable under the bar, and I was really happy with them. And then I moved on to training back, which actually transitions me well as the squats, into the main topic of this video today, which is the good posture workout. Now, this workout isn't specifically for posture, but it does contain one exercise that is good for posture, as well as, and I'm going to just go through a few other exercises that you can do and implement into your workout. And actually training back, doing squats, doing any of these movements will teach you to have better posture if you don't currently weight train and you are suffering from some lower back pain or something. So with any back exercise or squats or bench press, what you'll be taught, or if you have used personal trainer at your gym before, you must have been taught, or if you haven't, then you should be worried, but it's keeping your shoulders what we call retracted. And if you don't understand what that means, is imagine your shoulder blades squeezing and holding a pencil between them whilst you perform the exercise. So it's not like that you keep your shoulders retracted and as you say push up with a barbell that you unretract them, if that's a word. You make sure you keep them retracted all the time, sticking out that chest, and then with the abdomen you're sticking that away from you outwards, keeping it nice and engaged. And then with your hips, you've got to imagine like somebody's pulling them backwards. So you're pulling them back, and it's almost like with your upper back abdomen and hips, you've got a little semicircle motion. And when you really emphasize that position, not too much because you don't want to overextend the back, if you just emphasize that position, keep everything nice and tense, then you'll feel your back muscles and the muscles in your back called your rhomboids, trapezius, latissimus dorsi, the main one, and the erectors. You'll feel them all engage, and that puts you in a really good and safe position to perform the bench press, the squat, and any kind of back exercise. Because if we were not doing the semicircle motion, if we were doing a semicircle the opposite way in more of a flexed position, then that is going to put you more at risk of developing or having a herniated disc, or you might get a slip disc or something like that. And that's just when one of the vertebrae in your spine, it moves out of place, and it can be quite painful. And you will recover from it, but you will need to take a few weeks off to recover. And so don't let that put you off doing weight training, because if performed correctly, weight training is brilliant for lower back, for if you're suffering at the moment from lower back pain, for posture, for preventing the onset of metabolic diseases. There's an endless list of the benefits of weight training. It's just if you perform it incorrectly, it can be a little bit dangerous. But that's the same with any kind of exercise you do, whether that be football, running, anything. If you perform it the wrong way, then it's going to be more dangerous. So hopefully that makes sense. And if you do suffer from what we call a hunchback, so you're somebody maybe who's done, if you're going to the gym at the moment, you've been doing too much pressing and you've overdeveloped your anterior deltoid, which is the front of your shoulder, as well as the upper chest, and you're finding that your shoulders are rolled forward, in order to get them back a bit more, what you could do is emphasize more on working the opposing muscle group, the opposite side. So I'm talking about like the rear delts area, as well as a bit of the trapezius. So to develop the rear delts area, you'll be able to see, I might be talking actually over it right now, but there is an exercise I supersetted with bicep curls, incline seated bicep curls, which was, I got two handles, attached them to a cable, and then kept my elbows nice and flared, but was really thinking about squeezing my rear delts together, my shoulder blades, and then coming back down. We call these face pulls, but it was just a variation of a face pull. So any exercise like face pulls, literally you have the cable just above you. When if you know what I mean when I talk about the cables at the gym, then you bring your arms towards you, keeping them nice and flared out. Bring it towards your face, feel your rear delts and shoulder blades contract, and then come back down. Keep it nice and controlled, and you can do this with dumbbells. You could do it on a pec deck machine. If you'd like me to actually go through all these exercises, then do give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section below, because I'd like to be able to talk about things that you guys are going to benefit from the most, because I have an endless list of topics I can talk about. However, I want to make sure that I address the topics that you guys would really like to see. So the take home point here is to make sure you keep that semicircle motion. So keep shoulder blades retracted, abdomen outwards, and then hips back, keeping everything nice and tight when you perform any kind of back exercise, any kind of exercises, to put you in the safest, stable position, and you'll feel the most powerful, and you'll be able to generate the most power in this way. And I hope you guys really did enjoy that video. If you did, and you saw value in it, give it a like. It really does help out the channel. You don't imagine how much it helps it. So please do give it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave me a comment in the comment section below, because I will reply to you, and share this to anyone who you think will find it helpful. It's time to make the best version of you. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow.